Hi, this is Xiaoyu. I'm going to introduce our final project. Our final project will be about analyzing sources of happiness from English sentences. So we hope to bring users insights about how words are used to express different types of happiness. And also, we introduce a little bit about machine learning, more specifically machine learning for NLP tasks. So for data sets, we use HappyDB, a happiness database that contains sentences expressing happy moments. So back to our main page. Firstly, we provide an interactive searching bar that user can input a happy moment. For example, I watched a movie yesterday, and by clicking the search button, we will provide our guess about the source of this happiness. For example, here we guess it's from leisure, which is actually correct. So then it's our main pages. We use a story in our final project. So in this story, we all know that 2020 has been tough, but it's almost Christmas, and the Santa is coming, and the Santa will bring your happiness and help you analyze your happy moments in this year. And in this page, we introduce 7 different sources of happiness, including bonding, affection, achievement, nature, leisure, exercise, and enjoy the moment. So as this said, in the next section, we will provide an interactive task for the users to play with to explore more insights about these different sources of happiness. Okay, so this is our main interactive section. So in this section, a user is given a sentence, and we hope the user to make their decisions about what source of happiness this sentence belongs to. So if the user is not satisfied with this sentence, he or she can just click switch and a new sentence will be generated here. For example, and also the user can click those words to highlight those words that they think are important to make the decision. For example, here, I will choose kid and maybe enjoyed, tasty. And I think the happiness is from bonding, and choose yes to confirm my choice. And then Santa will give his suggestions about this sentence. So the Santa thinks my kid is important to make the decision, and he thinks the happy is from affection. And we also provide a ground truth here that is also affection, but there could be some cases that the ground truth is different from Santa's suggestion. That's because Santa might make mistakes as well. So we want user to think about this uncertainty. And also Santa provides some more details about the decisions he made. So in the conclusion section, we summarize the user's choices, and we want the user to think about correlations between those words and the final prediction about the source of happiness. And ideally, we hope user to keep playing this task until they find some correlations or something interesting. But if the user feels this is boring, he or she can click this button and we would redirect him or her to a new page where we will show the top 20 words for each source of happiness. We hope in this section, we hope to provide a user a higher level about those sources of happiness. In this section, user can choose a category and a bar chart will be generated, and user can choose different categories and the bar chart will be updated. And this is an interactive bar chart. By moving mouse over those bars, you can see the actual count of each word. And those bars are clickable. When you click this bar, 2 new subsections will be shown here. The first section is about 10 examples that use this word and belong to this specific category that the user chose before. So in this section, we want user to think about why and how this word is so frequently used to express this type of happiness. And at the same time, we also provide some counterexamples that this word is used, but those sentences are from are from other categories. So by using this section, we want the user to think about how this word can be used in other categories, and we want the user to think about how a same word can be used in expressing different sources of happiness. So if user is done with this section, he or she can just go back to the main section again, and we will redirect him or her to the same page before. So in the next page, we will show the sentence secret. That is, unfortunately, there's no Santa, but a machine learning model that is acting as a Santa. So in this diagram, we show some basic steps that we use to build this machine learning model, including data cleaning, tokenization, and factorization, something. And a new sample comes in, it will follow the same procedure, but the model then will give a prediction. And we also provide some detailed instructions about those steps I just introduced in this diagram for user to read. Okay, so that's all about our main sections. And we actually provide an Easter egg here. So this is an additional task, which is very similar to the previous task. So this task, we want user to classify a tweet, basically a tweet to be a happy tweet or unhappy tweet. For example, this yeah, maybe happy. And similar as before, user can get some model output to compare with. So that's all about our final project. Thanks for watching and Merry Christmas.